You are now tuned into the Red Ape Island podcast.
Yay!
What the is the Red Ape Island podcast?
Ooh, ooh, ah. What's going on, fam? It's your man AJ, aka Mr. 3 Times. And the Red Ape Island presents Lifestyles with Max Styles. Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah.
This is Rich House
Take a
Records.
look in my eyes and see what I see.
Lifestyle.
Can you look in my life and see what I see?
With Max Style.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see.
It's the lifestyle.
Can you look in my life and see what I see?
With Max Style.
All the shit that I done, all the pain that we've been through, down since day one. Even with the shit that we went through, now you done with all the excuses. Tired of all the abuses. My good side says change, but the other side so ruthless. I'm sorry for the pain that I brought to you and all of the family. Looking deep in my soul for the answers, and still I can't stand me. If I only knew what I know now, I'm trying to change you, change me, but I'ma make it back to me somehow. If you could only see what I can see.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. Can you look in my life and see what I see? Take a look in my eyes and see what I see.
Your host, Mr. 3 Times, brings to you Lifestyles with Max Styles, featuring no other than Max Styles. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Alrighty. So once again, here with the Max Styles. And, you know what it is, man. And today, man, we're gonna be talking about. Well, I wanted to maybe see if you could highlight, some of the differences in the groups. We'll start out with the groups in your group, like the sub chapters and the subgroups in your group. Can you
Okay, so
break that down?
I can definitely do that. I'll break down Beyond Lifestyles and then I'll talk about the other groups.
Gotcha.
I think Beyond Lifestyles, first off, is more so for, I built it around the book, Sex, Chicken, and Cocoa Butter. And I wanted it to be mentors to proteges, right? I wanted it to be a place where you could come and you could talk about whatever your kink is, whatever your fetish is, and try to learn more about it from other people that might have the same ideas. So a place where you can be open and have like-minded people around you.
Gotcha.
Within my group, I'm able to break down subgroups because we do represent poly, swinging, and BDSM type lifestyles. And then our equal sign is for, equal to all lifestyles, whether you're LGBTQT plus or whatever your kink is, whatever your sexual orientation, whatever you got going on. We want to be equal and free space to come and talk about that type of stuff.
So that's what the equal sign means in the
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And with that being said, I'm able to break down more subgroups, and so I'll have beyond poly, beyond BDSM, so you can go direct with those people that have those same fetishes or same lifestyles. So my group we're like 11,000 people strong right now, and we're growing every day. But that's not to say I let almost everybody in if they don't look like spam, if their profile's more than a year. Like, I screen people, but I don't want to stop people from on their path to finding out what their lifestyle could be or what their fantasy could be. So I let people come in with the idea that they're going to grow from being in the group. So I don't necessarily delete people either, because I want them to scroll past a news article or something that says, this is somebody's kink, and they identify with it and they're able to ask questions about it.
Gotcha.
And then from there, I'll take people and I'll say, hey, do you want to join the local chat group? That 11,000 might be a little intimidating, right? So let's break it down to who's in Atlanta, who's in Georgia, who's in Texas, and then I'll screen you to go into a chat group. And then once you start going to events or whatever, then you guys can break off into smaller groups and find out who your friends are and go that route. So I say Beyond Lifestyles is more of a beginner's group, but it's really for all stages because I need mentors too. I need people to say, what's right, what's wrong, or
Gotcha.
give their influence.
Yeah, because you don't want just a bunch of newbies to the lifestyle just making decisions kind of without some kind of guidance or some kind of hey man,
Okay,
you
so
know.
I do monitor. I have some really good admins. I have two really good admins that are very much into the BDSM lifestyle, and
Okay.
they're able to call me on my bullshit as well. So I say it's a beginner group, but that's only in the stages of so that you can advance to find more friends, find another path to go as well. You've got groups that just let anybody in, right? So you might see 100 and some thousand people in a group, but really they're not really that active, or they're trying to find a specific person or something.
Yeah.
And you'll see spam bots posting on your messages or whatever. When I see those type of groups, I automatically think kind of the admin isn't paying attention. They'll let anybody post. It's kind of a free post to place,
Yeah.
place to post. And I need those, right? Because I'm a promoter. So I like to promote in 150,000 people. It looks good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's reaching those people.
Correct.
And then you have like what I would consider the next stage of a group where it might have a couple thousand people and they know exactly who's in there. They know who's posting, what's going on. These people are active. And if you're not active, they might kick you out.
Yeah.
So you go to their events, you start to create that networking system in a much smaller group. And that happens through groups like mine where you've met some lifestyle people and they say, hey, have you seen this other group over here or whatever? And you start networking within that lifestyle, within those groups, and you'll find other places to go through groups like mine.
Oh shit. So before you started doing this, were you like a part of a different kind of group, like a smaller group, like you're speaking of? Or?
Man, I've been doing lifestyle group this is my second group. I had another one before this one when I lived in Jacksonville called Best of Both Worlds.
Okay, best of both worlds, huh?
It was a play. You'll see that in one of the later chapters in my book. But I had Best of Both Worlds. I was the hottest thing in Jacksonville, Florida. Couldn't nobody touch me because in Jacksonville the shit's illegal.
Yeah.
So you had to be real underground with the shit. So I was one of the only ones that was doing it really big. I had beautiful people. I had the clout, so to speak. I had the juice. I had the juice in that motherfucker. I was doing a big thing. And then my ex-wife, she was selling sex toys. So we'd have like sex toys she was doing like the passion parties type deal. So we'd make money
like my mom used to do the Tupperware parties, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. So we were making money off of that. We were making money off the door fee. We were starting our own clothing line. We call it BOBW. I had like BOBW hats. I was doing, so I learned a lot from that. And the next stage of Beyond Lifestyles is going to be a members only, where you'll get discounts off of people that are in the group. So people will say, okay, yeah, anybody that's a member of Beyond Lifestyles will get 10% off if they shop at my whatever. So then
that's cool.
I'll be making money off of members only. I'll give them free admission to my parties, things like that. It's a way to start. But that's the next step of Beyond Lifestyles. That's what direction we'll be going.
Okay, so that's what you. I mean, because that's what you plan on. That's your next. That's the future. That's the future of Beyond Lifestyles. Okay.
That's a future move. Yep. So we'll have and that's really to promote other bits because I like promoting other people as well. So if it was a boutique or something, and you wanted to give 10% off of Beyond Lifestyle members, I'd give you an access number code, and you'd be able to type that code into their website and get your specific discounts or whatever. That'll be the next step. And like I said, it'll be a way to help with get people with lifestyle parties too. Though, hey, I got my Beyond Lifestyles fucking card. I get to get the party for free.
All right, so you mean so you're thinking along the lines of like like those little cars that school kids might be having, where you get discounts all over the town and shit like that. So something like that, huh?
Exactly. That's
Hey,
exactly
$19.99, you get 10% off of his play, 10% off of that. Okay, that's a good idea, Matt. For real, yeah, that's a good one.
My next thing I got coming up is a Monopoly game idea.
I remember you running that by me. Man. Yeah.
My crowdfunding didn't go as planned, but I'm gonna start doing my own like Cash App one and start reaching out to people and start collecting lifestyle groups. You're really looking for content. You don't want to be in just a group where everybody's saying, I'm in Atlanta, where you at? What's going on tonight? Like, I don't allow those posts. I think that they're, in a group where someone's saying, hey, what's going on tonight to 10,000 people, you're gonna get a whole bunch of nothing messages. So there's no content there. and you'll see we do a beauty of the week. We do a booty of the week.
I'm very familiar. Very familiar with both.
You tapped into the booty of the week.
Huh? Oh man, I got it, man. You can't miss that, man. Like you can't when you subscribe to when you're part of the group, you can't miss the booties across your face. When you open up your phone and it's just plump ass there, man. I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do, man?
Yeah, man. And it's
you gotta hit that like button or that love button, whatever the fuck, man. Don't be ashamed, man. Just do it. Yeah, I'm in there.
I take those and I put them on our Instagram. I want to highlight and promote the girls that are doing it too, so they get some likes on their page, and we get some content on ours. So
give you a plug. I'm gonna give you a plug. You want a nice little Instagram that's clean, it's legit. You know what I'm saying? It's go to the Beyond Lifestyles Instagram. Anybody that's not following the Beyond Lifestyles Instagram that follows these episodes with my man Max Styles, go to the Instagram. You think the Facebook is live? Go to the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? For real. Dead ass.
So that just highlights everybody that's what we got going on.
Yeah.
Like I said, the main purpose of the group is to inspire and to mentor people who have questions. So this podcast lines up directly with what I'm trying to achieve in the first place.
Yeah, and that's great, man. Cause like I said when we first met, it's just about the podcast is just promoting being you. Not being ashamed of who you are, just being yourself and accepting who you are and accepting how you feel and just, loving yourself, just self-love and self-awareness and just like, hey, I'm who I am and I'm proud of it, all that. So, a lot of people might be wanting to know about this lifestyle or want to indulge a different way or want to do this. But then again, they're stuck in this, what do you call it? How society wants them to be. What do you call it? You know what I mean? Like,
I did that for a long time, man. I was trying to be a good father. I was trying to be a good husband. I was trying to do all this stuff that the world told me I had to be, but I was failing. I was failing that because my partner didn't want the same things that I wanted. I didn't want to be monogamous. I didn't want to. I wanted to enjoy life and have fun with other people and stuff. Yeah. And it was just something I was always interested in before I even knew it was coined lifestyle. I tried to tell my ex-wife at the time before we got married at 18 though. Like we did it really young. I had to marry her so that we could travel and stuff. But neither here nor there. I told her off the rip what I wanted to do. It just never happened. So I was miserable. I wasn't getting the sex I wanted. I wasn't getting the fun that I wanted. And so it turned me into this bad father and bad person because I wasn't satisfied. I was just miserable all the time. And that does a lot to you mentally. And now I'm happier than I ever been, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure you are, man. Not that, you haven't had a great life, but yeah. Yeah, man. And for those that, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm doing big things. You listened last Saturday?
Yeah. Speaking of that,
I put myself in a weird situation that last Saturday, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna disclose this with some of y'all, man. I talked to Mac a lot off camera. Like we probably talk way more off camera than we have that's recorded and you guys see. But when I see him and I ask him how was his weekend, and he sits back and he has to take it in, this motherfucker had a hell of a weekend. And Yeah, it's the first time I ever seen Mac had to sit back and take it. I said, hey, man, how was your weekend, man? I seen the pictures, I see the posts and stuff. It looked like he had some fun. My man had to sit back and breathe in. I said, oh, shit.
It was a good ass weekend. It was the right timing. It was Memorial Day weekend. People were looking for things to do. I provided an atmosphere for like-minded people to come together, and boy, we had some baddies there. We had some baddies.
So how would you rank it? I know you live this lifestyle. You've been to you've been to plenty parties, plenty get-togethers, plenty just kickbacks. I mean, just all of them are the same. Put them all in just one vacuum of just Mac's life. Is it top 5, top 7?
Oh Lord.
With all that being said, my beautiful friends, stay tuned for the next episode of Lifestyles with Mac Styles on the Red Ape Island podcast.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. Can you look in my life and see what I see?
5 years gone by, still soul searching, no pain, but I can't lie. Deep down inside, I'm hurting, I'm trying to find myself again, and I know it's all on me, but I've come to grips with one thing: I am who I'm gonna be. Can't wash away all my past faults, take away all my ill thoughts. Try to put yourself in my shoes, and then try to walk the way I walk. I just want the best of both worlds. Other words, I want to be free. Take a look at my eyes and imagine if you could only see what I see.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. Can you look in my life and see what I see? Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. Can you look in my life and see what I see?